There's a Jamaican sprinter by the name of Asafa Powell. He's a former world record holder for the 100 meters. He has run more sub 10 seconds more than any other human beings alive in the history of track and field. The CPL started 11 years ago, and this is the sixth final that the Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to. And from all indications, they are going to lose all of them. Maybe, just like Asafa Powell, who always flopped on the big stage like the Olympics and the World Championship, it appears that Guyana Amazon Warriors will be a flop when it comes to finals in the CPL. Having won the toss and asked the Barbados Royals to take first strike, Barbados Royal made 169 for 7, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors are not going to get it. Hello everyone, and welcome to the live watch-along of the Cricket Forum as we cover the second innings of the women's CPL finals between the Barbados Royals and the Guyana Amazon Warriors. With me as usual is Andre Douglas to carry us through the second innings of this final. Hello, Andre, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, good afternoon, Carlton, and good afternoon to the viewers all over the world. But I beg to differ this time around. I think the Guyana Amazon Warriors will pull this one off, and it will make it the first championship for the Amazon Warriors. It might be a very close game, but I'm giving the Guyana Amazon Warriors their first trophy today.
It is going to be a very, very interesting afternoon. And I hope you do not run when we reach the closing part of this game. Because there's no way that the Guyana Amazon Warriors is going to get anywhere near this total. They won the first match today. That's the male match when they played against the Barbados Royals. So they will be looking to do the double over the Barbados Royals. But it is not going to happen. In that Barbados Royal innings, Ailey Matthews, the West Indies captain and the captain of the Barbados Royals, she made 82 from 59 deliveries, as you see it on the screen there. Also, Rashada Williams made 36 from 23 deliveries, as both of them shared in a second wicket partnership of 108 before Rashada Williams went bowled. At that stage, the Barbados Royals were 144 for 1, and Rashada Williams being out bowled make them 144 for 2. They lost 5 wickets for 5 runs to be 149 for 6, but some impetus at the end between Shedell Henry and Wellington from Australia see the Barbados Royals going up to 169 for 7. Gabby Lewis, the opener from Ireland, also chipped in with 21 from 18 deliveries. The pick of the bowling was Shabmin Islam from South Africa, who got 4 for 30. What are your views on the Barbados Royal innings, Andre?
It was basically an innings of 2 parts, you know. It was innings, the top order of the Royals played pretty well. You know, Matthews played a blinder, was ably supported by Williams and by Lewis, right? And the Amazon Warriors came back good in the latter part of the innings with the very, very, very good medium pace bowling of Ismail from South Africa, who's an excellent bowler. So, you know, I thought it was a pretty good effort on the part of the Barbados Royal, you know, and Matthews played a really good innings today, a captain's knock, and they could not have asked for more in a final. So it's a very good total, but a total I think that is quite chaseable, and I'm confident that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will give a good account of themselves.
So they are just taking the field for the second innings as they look to get 170 to win. So just the teams, just running through the teams. The Barbados Royal, as I said, have Ailey Matthews as captain, Gabby Lewis, Rashada Williams, Erin Burns, Lara Harris, Chanel Henry, Alia Alain, Amanda Jade, Wellington, that's the Australian, Shedi Nation, Afli Fetcher, and Quian Joseph. And while the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are fielding Sophie Devine, Susie Bates, Stephanie Taylor, Shermian Campbell, Natasha McLean, Gajnabi, and Patil Grimman, Ramarak, Ismail, and Shakira Selman. Why do you think that Guyana Amazon Warriors can get these runs?
But I think they have some really quality players. First and foremost, the openers that they have, Sophia Devine, who is an excellent player, one of the all-time greats for New Zealand cricket, and Susie Bates. They're really excellent players. They also have the very experienced, Stephanie Taylor, who's the captain, and they have, the middle in terms of nation, in terms of Sherman Campbell, who I think is a very steady player, right? And Natasha McLean, who is a very powerful strike of the ball. I think that they do have what it takes to overhaul the total.
And watch the first ball as Henry bowled to Devine, and she swung this away, down backward of square leg for 4. So that's the very first ball. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors are off to a rollicking start. Shot by Chanel Henry, and she pulled it away down backward of square leg for 4.
Yeah, excellent shot there by Sophia Devine. She has a very, very good strike rate. She's a very, very pugnacious hitter of the cricket ball. And once she gets going, it should be fireworks.
Oh, there's a dog on the field. Oh, he's circling around the boundary. Oh, there's a dog on the field. Well, he finally gone. This is fun, great fun here. But let's watch as Chanel Henry over the wicket, ball to Devine, and off the back foot, just strokes this through the cover, down to the fielder on the boundary, who sends the return in there through for a single, 5 without loss after 2 deliveries.
So it's going to be very interesting, to see who are the opening bowlers for the Barbados Royals.
I think that Matthews is going to start, but this Barbados team have a lot of depth. They have a lot of depth. Maybe Wellington will start, or Alain. And then Henry ball to Bates, and Bates drive through the offside. It will run very close to the boundary. The fielder circled and fielder they threw for a single. So this New Zealand opening pair, opening for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, it has been the backbone of their batting so far. Devine have scored a century in the tournament so far. She's the only batswoman to have scored a century in the tournament so far. She's back on strike. She's on 5. Bates is on 1, 6 without loss. So let's watch as Devine seconds. Henry ball to Devine. Devine drive, misses it, goes through to the keeper, Rashada Williams, who played a very good innings. In her innings, she hit 1, 6, and 5 fours to score 36 of 23 deliveries. It was a good innings by the wicket keeper, the West Indies and Jamaica wicket keeper, Rashada Williams, playing for the Barbados Royals now.
Yes, a very good innings indeed. She made a partnership of over 108 runs with Hayley Matthews, and that was actually the backbone of the innings.
So Devine drives this one into the cover, straight to the field, and there is no run. So let us watch now as Matthews just adjusts his field. Henry ball to Devine, who drive, hedge down to third man for 4. Oh, they need a first slip there. That would have gone straight to first slip. It pitched up. Chanel Henry pitched up, and you're in the power play. Why they don't have a first slip, Andre?
Yeah, that's a very, very good question, because I think that one of the closing fielder that would have normally been a first slip. There's no way you can start without a first slip. And you know how dangerous Susie Bates and Sophia Devine, how dangerous they are. And if you get one of these, you'll be very much in the driver's seat. So it's important that, I think they should try to make amends, try to get a first slip in. You can't afford to make mistakes like those.
Yeah, it was Devine. It was Devine, and it went straight to where a first slip would have been. Wow, come on, Hayley Matthews. You cannot afford to let the Guyana Amazon Warriors win this match. Yeah. Cannot afford to let them. You must have a first slip. Guyana Amazon is like a Safa Powell. They flopped on the big stage. But this is just the start of their innings. So,
yeah.
Alain is it?
Today the trend will be reversed, and they're gonna set. They're actually gonna set the marker for the men to follow.
No, Guyana Amazon Warriors, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're going to reach the final also of the men tournament. But just like in the women, they're going to blow up in the finals. They will flop. Don't worry about it. They are known for being the perennial flopper. As Alain bowled to Bates, and that one comes back into her, but she gave herself room and stroked it into the offside. They go through for a single as the sun began to set at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. 11 without loss in over number 2, bowled by Alain.
Yeah, very, very good start for the Ghana Amazon Warriors so far.
Yes, this is a good little start, but it doesn't mean that they are in control. It's just a nice little start. They have to score at least 8.5 runs per over to win. As we watch, Alain comes in, bold to Divine, and shot outside the stump. She cuts into the cover. Wellington field, and there's no run. 11 without loss. So that was short, and Divine looking to cut, but could not beat Wellington at backward point. So Divine is on 9 from 6 deliveries. Bates is on 2 from 2. Then the required run rate is 8.5 runs per over. Just watch as Alain comes in, bold to Divine, down the leg side. Rashada Williams didn't quite take that one cleanly. Wide is about to be signaled by the umpire. What's happening to Sportsmax here? Sportsmax starts to buffer. So wide signal by the umpire. 12 without loss. Bates is on 2. Bates is on 2. Divine is on 9. Alain have bowled 2 deliveries so far and have conceded 2 runs. Working up a little pace here. She's bowling more than 100 kilometers per hour. Let's watch as Divine seconds now. Williams claps away as Alain begins to move in. She's just about passing the umpire now. Bowl to Divine, who opened the face of the bat and guided down to backward point. There's no run. 12 without loss, Andre.
Yes. I mean, apart from the wide delivery, I think it's pretty good going for Alain thus far. Good line and length. For the most part, keeping the ball outside the off stump. So good start for Alain.
Yes, I'm looking forward to see Hafley Fletcher bowl on this pitch. It is going to turn. Let's Alain over the wicket, bowl to Divine. Divine trying to drive. She mistimed it down to mid-off. There's no run. The score remains on 12 without loss. So that it seems like some pace was taken off that delivery. Are those players members of those persons? Yes, it looks like are members of the Trinidad squad there, the Trinbago Knight Riders squad. Alain again moves in, past the umpire, bowl to Divine, and that one comes back into her sharply. She tucked it into the offside, and they go through for a single. Good running here by the New Zealand opening pair. They would have played together a lot, so they would have known each other a lot. 13 without loss. We are at over number 2, being bowled by Alia Alain. This is a good over from her so far. Bates comes in to strike. Let's see what she will do. She seconds as she watch Alain now begins to move into her. There's a slip. Alain up to Bates, short, and she pulls this away. Down behind square for 4. Bad delivery by Alain, and it's duly treated by Bates. She moves up to 6. Divine is on 10, 17 without loss after 2 overs.
Yes, good. That's a good shot in there by Susie Bates. And that over was spoiled by that Alain over. Was spoiled by the last delivery. A short delivery that's set up to be hit and obliged. I mean, Susie Bates obliged. Good steady start though for the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yes, this is a good start. The run rate that they required is 8.5, and they are scoring at exactly 8.5 after 2 overs. But as I said, I do expect that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will struggle to get this 170. Eddie Persad, how are you doing, sir? He said, come on. CPL Guyana Amazon Warrior win. CPL will be multiplied and be bigger ever. Trinidad will win again. You will be sorry. CPL will be sad going into next year. Come on, Mr. B. Let's promote the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Eddie Persad, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Well, I am bringing the Barbados Royals to win this match, Eddie Persad. So that is Quinton Joseph into the attack. She's bowling her left arm spinner over the wicket. So you have companion Andre. Eddie Prasad is on your side.
Yes, Mr. Prasad, you know very well, sir. You know very well that Guyana Amazon Warriors will not let this one go.
Not today, not today. She cuts into the offside. Can't beat the field, and the score remains 17 without loss. This is a good start here from Quinton Joseph. She comes in, the left arm orthodox spin around the wicket, ball to Bates, who stretches to that one, got the inner portion, Divine should say, stretches, got the inner portion of the bat. There's no run. She's going through her overs very quickly. She's in bowl. Down the pitch come Divine. She hits this high in the air. Let's see if it's gone all the way. Yes, it's gone all the way. Lovely shot there by Divine.
The excellent shot by Sophia Divine. We know how she's a very, very aggressive player. She's a fantastic player. You know, when she's on the go, it's a real joy to watch. Sophia Divine.
Yes, that was a lovely shot there. She used her feet to get to the pitch of the ball and just hit it dead straight. What was good about it, that she kept her eye on the ball. She didn't try to go across the line of it. She hit it dead straight and out of the ground for 6. So the score moves up to 23 without loss in over number 3, being bowled by Quinton Joseph, the slow left-arm orthodox spinner. Let's watch. This will be our 5th delivery. 23 without loss. As the sun just began to set, you can see the shadows on the field. The lights have not yet turned on. And I wonder why. Comes in bowl to Divine outside the off stump. She tries to drive this through the offside, beaten, and there is no run. So she attempts to drive that one. The score moves up now to 24. So there was a single somewhere there. My screen is freezing. At the end of over number 3, the Guyana Amazon Warriors looking to get 170 to win. There's 24 without loss. Divine is on 17. Bates is on 6.
Very good start by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Sophia Divine and Susie Bates doing the job right there. They play really, really well together. You know, they have been doing the business for the New Zealand over the years. So, I mean, I have no doubt, you know, with all the experience, they know what is required from them. You know, so that they're just laying the platform for Guyana Amazon Warriors to take it home for victory this evening.
You are convinced that Ailey Matthews is coming into the attack. You are convinced that the Guyana Amazon Warriors can chase down this 170?
Oh, yes. I'm quite convinced that they'll do the business today.
Yeah, Andre, I'm telling you, by the end of this match, you will not be here. Please smash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Please put in the comment section who are you bringing to win this match. Ailey Matthews, the West Indies captain, over the wicket, ball to Divine, who just opened up the face of the bat and caresses this into the gap down to the boundary for 4. Good shot there by Divine. The score moves up to 28. She's now on 21, and this spear is looking dangerous.
Oh, dangerous indeed. And Sophia Divine is playing, you know, some really lovely shots. You know, it's going to be, if she stays here for any length of the time, Guyana Amazon Warriors will be very much on their way.
28 without loss. Matthews over the wicket, bowl to Divine, and Divine defends this time into the offside. There's no run. The feed that cover field and return the ball to the bowler. She remains on 21. Susie Bates is on 6 from 4 deliveries. Divine is on 21 from 16. Matthews turns, she wheels away and comes in now up to the wicket and bowl to Divine, who's moving around our crease, and she drives as she beat the field at mid-off. Off stopped it. The field at long on comes around field, and they're looking for the second, but the second is not on. Bates is not quite interested in the second, so they are 29 without loss. So Bates was quite interested in the second. So let's watch as Matthews now. She's going to bowl to Bates. Let's watch and see what will happen here. 29 without loss. This is the 4th over of the... Is it over number 4 or number 3? This is 4th over. This is over number 4. 29 without loss. Divine is on 22. Bates is on 6. I do not know what is happening there. Oh, let's watch now as Matthews comes into Bates, who's down the pitch and drives straight back to Matthews. That looked to be dropped. Was that a chance? Was that a chance, Andre?
No, I don't think it was a chance. I think it actually bounced before it reached to Haley Matthews.
We need to break this spear. The Barbados Royals definitely need to break this spear. This New Zealand opening pair is going to definitely be a threat. And so for the Royals to win, they need to break this spear. 29 without loss. Matthews comes in over the wicket, ball to Bates. Bates giving herself room. Dab this into the offside. The fielders in the covers cannot prevent the single. She's through for another single. She moves up to 7. Divine remains on 22, 30 without loss. One delivery to come in over number 4, being bowled by the West Indies and Barbados Royal captain. The player of the tournament for this year IPL, Aileen Matthews, a very pleasant young lady. As she comes in now, she's going to come in over the wicket to bowl to Divine, who's on 22 from 17. Remember, she made 82 when the Royals batted. She's in, bowl to Divine, and Divine looking to sweep. Rashad Williams missed it. It will run very close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary. Let's wait on the signal from the umpire. Leg by. Says leg by. So at the end of the over, 34 without loss after 4 overs. Divine is on 22. Bates is on 7.
Yeah, that's a bad line delivery there by Haley Matthews. You know, I mean, Divine attempted a sweep shot, missed it. The keeper also missed it, and a run for 4 leg bys. So it's another good over for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, 34 without loss.
Yes, and Claude Murphy is saying that he doesn't want Pollard to win any CPL. You remember that match when he bowled that? You know, Claude Murphy, you know that I'm someone who beat Pollard hard all the while. But you know that's how I play the game too, Claude Murphy. I would have bowled the wide just the same way. That's how I play the game. But I understand your point, Claude Murphy. I know that we all think different. We all see things different. So I do not have an issue with us having different opinions. But I would have done what Pollard done. That's how I play the game too, Claude Murphy.
I don't think a lot of persons have ever forgiven Pollard for that match and for that bowling, that delivery.
What's your view on that delivery? Because I personally don't see anything wrong with it. From my point of view, I don't see anything wrong with it.
I think I mean, to me, it left a bit of a poor taste though in the mouth of a lot of people. That's not something that I would have done.
That's not something you'd have done. I'm telling you the truth. It's something I would have done. I do not like when batsmen score 100 against my team. I do not like when bowlers get 5 wickets against my team. When I was coaching schoolboy cricket, and I would have said it here before, if I see a bowler looks like he's going to get 5 wickets against my team, I would declare out stump. So that's the first wicket, and it's Divine that is gone. Guyana Joseph got the wicket. That one touchdown, it leaves her. She tripped and she didn't quite get to the pitch of it. It turns away from her, and Rashada Williams did a brilliant job behind the stump. And Divine, the dangerous Divine, is gone. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors have lost their first wicket and they are sinking to defeat.
Yeah, that's a big blow there for the Barbados Royals, getting rid of the dangerous Sophia Divine. You know, and you can see how ecstatic Joseph was, you know, getting that big wicket, and you know, yes, big blow for the Barbados Royal, and that, you know, that would have set back the Guyana Amazon Warriors somewhat.
So here comes the former West Indies captain and Jamaica captain and the Guyana Amazon captain, Stephanie Taylor. So Robert Smith, I said it at the start, Andre want Guyana Amazon Warriors to win. Prasad want Guyana Amazon to win. The name Prasad suggests that he's from Guyana. You come now, Robert Smith, you want Guyana Amazon Warriors to win. I am telling you guys that by midway this innings, you won't be here because you'll be dodging. You won't have anything to say because the Barbados Royals are going to win this match because Guyana is a perennial floppers. They are chokers. This is their 6th CPL finals, and they are going to lose again.
They won't choke this time. They won't choke today. The class of Stephanie Taylor will take them home.
Guyana Joseph in bowl to Stephanie Taylor. She's off the back foot and cut this away. Down behind point for 4. Good start by Stephanie Taylor. What a lovely shot by the Jamaican. She was off the back foot and she cuts it away. Down back with a point for 4.
Magnificent shot here by Stephanie Taylor. We know that Stephanie Taylor is probably the greatest West Indian batter, female batter there is, and I just think that she's gonna show her class today. She's gonna take it home for the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Simon, Mr. Simon, how you doing? Mr. Simon said I should stop watch cricket. I must think that way. Come on, Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon, good to have you on the show. Yes, Robert, there's no divine intervention. Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon, man, is there some matter that our opinion differs, Mr. Simon?
That's a good one, Robert.
No, is there some matter that our opinion differs?
Intervention. Yeah, but no divine intervention from Sophia, but there'll be one from Stephanie. None from Sophia divine, but there will be one from Stephanie.
Yeah, Robert Williams, full of them lyrics there, Oh, yeah. Christopher Bristol is here. What a close match today. Guyana all the way. Well, yes, that was a close match, and I really think the Barbados Royals gave that away. 6 to win after final over. You shouldn't be going for big shots.
No, that's very, very poor cricket today on the part of the Barbados Royals, Yeah. There's no way. I mean, just knock it around, And eventually they'd have gone home. They'd have reached home. So it was poor cricket on their part.
If they knock it around, they were going to bring in the field and then you could go over the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it was very poor. So this is Chanel Henry. Balls took Susie Bates, who clipped this into the onside. There is no run. 39 for 1. In the 4th over, being bowled by the 6th over. This is a 6th over. Wow, being bowled by Chanel Henry. Christopher Bristol. Barbados Royal is going to win this one. Down the pitch goes Susie Bates, and she slapped this past the mid-on. It will run very close to the long-on boundary. In fact, it goes into the boundary now. Oh, brilliant stop there. Is that Wellington, the Australian? What a big effort. They will have to check this, but I just think it runs into the boundary for 4. But they will check it. So Susie Bates down the pitch and flat batted it past the mid-on, and Wellington gave chase. They are checking it. Let's see. Oh, that looked to be brilliant, That looks to be good, Andre.
Yeah, that looked a brilliant stop.
That looks very impressive. So only 2. Very well done by Wellington. 43 for 1. Comes in now. Henry, ball to Bates outside the half stump. Wide outside the half stump. She cuts it to the field at cover. The return comes in. Missed this stump at the non-striker's end. Stephanie Taylor just backing up a little too far there. 43 for 1. 2 to come in over number 6. Claude Murphy said, Mr. Forum, it would have been propelled Evans average. No other country would have done that to his own Mr. Forum. There was a plan by the Indians to break Lara's first-class record. They were just throwing. I got your Claude Murphy. And you see, the thing about it, Claude Murphy, I got all of those opinions, and I don't have any issue with persons having different opinions from mine, because that's it. Poor keeping there from Rashada Williams. It was a slower delivery, and it went straight through her for byes. 4 byes. This is not impressive at all from Rashada Williams. She's leaking byes.
Yeah, it's a very, 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 very poor technique by Rashada Williams. And you could see that Rashada Williams is not really a frontline wicket keeper.
She has been working very hard on her wicket keeping, but I think what let her down there is because she's not wearing any pad. If she was wearing a pair of pads, she would have just put the feet together and blocked that delivery. But she have to use the long barrier, and she was slow in getting down. The end of the over, so after 6 overs, that's the end of the power play. 47 for 1. So they're just below 8 runs and over. That's what? 7.8 7.875. So they are scored at 7.875 runs per over, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very steady start by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. You know, I mean, they lost a crucial wicket of Sophia Divine, but Susie Bates and Stephanie Taylor are very two experienced cricketers, and they should steady the ship, you know, and they'll try and dig in and to see if they can take Guyana Amazon Warriors as close to victory as possible.
Yes. Yes. So Claude Murphy saying that she missed it. The ball that got Divine is that she really missed it. And she should have hit it away. Juna Benjamin, another legend of the chat. Welcome to the show, man. He's saying that Stephanie has to play out of her skin today. Well, Juna Benjamin, you say, all of you guys who are here and are backing the Guyana Amazon Warriors, I'm telling you, the Barbados Royals is going to win today. They're going to win. The Barbados Royals are going to win. Who's winning? Who's winning with the finals? Barbados Royals are winning today. This is the women final, Christopher Bristol. Good camera quality, Mr. Brown. Good changes to the background and channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But there's a little echo coming out through that we'll have to solve. So this is Wellington now. From Australia. Bold! Oh, Stephanie Taylor giving herself room to cut that one. She should be on the front foot. But she was on the back foot and she's bold. And Guyana Amazon Warriors are further in trouble now.
Yeah, I mean, Stephanie Taylor, you know, trying to cut that one off her stump, missed it altogether, beat clean bowled. And Guyana Amazon Warriors now in a bit of, you know, spot of bother at 47 for 2. And it's going to be left to Sophia Divine and, you know, with the help of Sherman Campbell and the likes of Natasha McLean to see if they could get the job done for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. But it's going to be a tall order from here on.
So you start fretting yet? You're not yet worried, Andre?
I still think, you know, I mean, advantage now. No, that Stephanie Taylor has been dismissed. It's advantage to Barbados Royals, but I still think that they have it in them to take this match very, very close.
So who's going to get this 123 runs that is needed? Canberra comes to the wicket. Canberra is a good looking batswoman. So Claude Murphy is saying that he has no real interest in the CPL again. King and his merry men have broken my heart. But Claude Murphy, what I have to say though, Claude Murphy, is that last year we came fourth in the preliminary round and we still went on to win the tournament. So don't give up as yet. It might, you know, lightning might just strike twice at the same place. And then, drop. Cambridge was dropped by Matthews at first slip. They are not batting Wellington. She's turning this ball squared and they are not batting her at all. First delivery, right into the belly of Matthews. Oh, right into her lap. It was too easy. Maybe a lack of pace. The only thing that I can see there, and there's no excuse for dropping that. There's no excuse, but the only thing that I could say is probably a lack of pace.
Yeah, that's a very bad miss there by Hayley Matthews. She's normally a very, very safe slip fielder and normally a very safe fielder all around. You know, but that was badly missed there by Hayley Matthews.
Yes. Yes, Juna Benjamin, I heard you, Juna Benjamin. Claude J go crawl into the last 4 and win the CPL because Royals and Patriot out. I think so, Juna Benjamin. We have a chance. Poor. Correct host. Don't give up yet. You're not giving up. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. You're talking about the Jamaica Talawas. I agree with you. I'm not giving up yet on the Jamaica Talawas. As Canberra Bates drive that one down to long on for a single. They are not picking Wellington at all. This 49 for 2 over number 7. In comes Wellington now, Canberra Seckers. They're not picking the leg spin at all. She whips this into the onside. They go for 1. They're looking for 2. It's in the gap, onto the boundary for 4. A mess of it there. That's Gabby Lewis making a mess of it there. Oh, Gabby Lewis made a mess of that one and goes into the boundary for 4. 53 now for 2 at the end of over number 7.
A bad miss there by Lewis, allowing allowing Campbell to get a boundary. So it's gonna be very this partnership is gonna be very, very important. We know that Campbell is very, very experienced, and so too Susie Bates. But I think that Susie Bates need to bat really deep into the innings for the Guyana Amazon Warriors to stand a chance of winning this game.
It doesn't matter who bats deep, they won't get these runs. And I keep on telling you guys from the start of the innings that the Guyana Amazon Warriors, just like our Safa Powell, was the fastest man on the earth at the time, world record holder. But when it comes to the Olympics and it comes to the World Championship, he usually flops. It's a thing with the Guyana Amazon Warriors, whether the male team or the female team, whether they go unbeaten through the preliminary round or not. When it comes to the final, you can always bet against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. They just cannot win finals. It's as simple as that. So the score moves up now to 54-2. Andre, am I telling the truth? Have Guyana Amazon Warriors ever win a finals yet?
They have lost all 5 that they've been in previously.
So I'm telling the truth.
You say, I mean, they are indeed they're big time chokers, but I just feel that this particular Guyana Amazon team, the female team, will somehow break that jinx.
So you still think they can get a further 117 to win of 12.4 overs with Bates and Campbell gone?
Yeah, I think it's very much possible. Susie Bates is a class player.
Not Bates, Divine.
A lot will be dependent on Susie Bates and Campbell, and and the help from Natasha McKean, who is a very powerful striker of the ball.
So Fletcher was short there and pulled into the onside, down towards the mid-wicket boundary by Bates. And so they will rotate the strike. 56 now for 2 after 7.3 overs. So Campbell is going to take strike from after Fletcher. She's over the wicket, ball to Campbell, reverse sweep this, down to the boundary for 4. Good shot by Campbell. Oh, lovely by Campbell.
Oh, magnificent shot there by Shemaine Campbell. We know that she's a busy player. She's somewhat unorthodox, and if she gets going, it's going to be very, very interesting.
Thank you, Mr. Beer. True words. I always talk the truth on this forum. I always talk the truth. And that's what I do. I give my opinion sometimes, but I will always talk the truth the way I see it. I always talk the truth. And so when I said that Guyana Amazon Warriors have never won a finals yet, it's the truth I'm talking. And I do not expect them to win this one either. 60-2. We are in over number 8. Fletcher, after Fletcher, over the wicket, ball to Campbell, down the wicket, and she whips this into the onside. It goes down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 61-2 at the end of over number 8.
Yes, quite steady going there on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. We know it's a very tall order, but I still do believe, I'm open and believing that, these two will form a very good partnership, and we'll try to take them as close as possible to victory.
Yes, and that required run rate has pushed up now to over 9 runs per over, the required run rate. What would you remember Pollard for, Andre?
Pollard, well, apart from those 6 sixes in and over, which is you can't forget that, those 6 sixes in and over. I remember Pollard as a very, very, very aggressive, in-your-face sort of character. He's one who always show that he has a never die attitude, and he's also, I think, he's one of the greatest fielders I've seen as a big man. He's one of the greatest fielders, especially along the boundary. I've seen him taking some spectacular catches, in world cricket. So he has always been a very, very interesting character, a character who always shows a lot of passion. Whether we might like it or not. He's a very, very passionate cricketer.
So Campbell here just going down the wicket and hitting Wellington over long on for 6. So Canberra have moved up to 17 here from 10 deliveries. So she's not going down without a fight. Let's watch Wellington again to Canberra, and Canberra again, just using his feet, taking that one on the full and hitting it down to long on. They're gone for one, they're looking for two, but the return comes in from Gabby Lewis, and they stay on one. So 68 for two after 8.3 overs. Canberra, she's on 18 from 11 deliveries. Susie Bates was not yet timed the ball, and more was expected of Susie Bates. She's on 15 from 17. She looks to pull that one into the onside. She got the bottom edge, and it trickled down to the fielder on the long on boundary. So she moves up to 16 from 18 deliveries. So that's striking at less than 100 per over. Canberra, though, is on 18 from 11. 69 for 2. Wellington comes in, bowl to Canberra, and Canberra defends. Back down the pitch. The bowler in her follow-through field. One to come in over number 9. 69 for 2. Canberra on 18. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are looking to get a further 101 to win this match off 11.1 overs. Wellington comes into Canberra, that's pitched up, and she strokes it down to long on. At the end of over number 9, the Warriors are 70 for 2. They need exactly 100 to win from 66 balls.
Yes, good going there on the part of Charmaine Campbell. I think she looks like she's really in good form. She's timing the ball really well, moving along, around the crease and playing some really good shots. So it's going to be very important for her to bat really, really deep into the Guyana Amazon Warriors innings.
Thank you, Jasport. Good evening and welcome. Mr. Forum, I really hope the Talawas find some form, because right about now, I am not happy with their overall play. So too, Claude Murphy, I am definitely not happy. And I said this, I gave my opinion, and persons take me on. And I'm saying that who is to be blamed for the Talawa squad? That is definitely a weak squad. It is Shivnarine Chandapal that is the head recruiter. He's the head selector. He is the one who, whosoever the Talawas pick in their squad, from the draft and recruitment, Chandapal has to authorize it. Even if Ambrose recommends somebody to the Talawas, Chandapal has to say yes.
Yes, the buck actually stops with Chandapal. So Chandapal is a person who will have to take the majority of the blame. Likewise, he took the majority of the credit. So Chandapal is a key figure when it comes on to getting players.
Yes, and I want to hasten to say this, Andre, and to all of you wonderful persons who are here with me, and I've enjoyed your company. I want to hasten to say this. I said it last night, but I need to say it every time. No one, absolutely no one, can take away from the achievement of the legendary West Indies batsman Shivnarine Chandapal. He's a legendary batsman, and he has done wonderful things for West Indies cricket. That, though, is a separate issue from what I'm talking about right now. He is the one who is responsible for putting together the Jamaica Talawa squad. He will get recommendation, but in the end, the buck stopped with him, and he must be blamed for this poor squad that the Jamaica Talawas have put together. So let's get back to the cricket. And Bates hit that one. Oh, she hit that one high and hard. That's a man 6. That's a man 6 from Bates. Did you saw it, Andre?
No, I think actually, is it 6 or? I think
it was a 6. It traveled all the way. Oh, it was a 4.
Yeah, it was a 4.
Oh, it was a 4.
Yeah, back-to-back 4.
She pulls again into the onside. It goes out towards mid-wicket into the gap. Oh, Susie Bates is playing a blinder here. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors are 79 for 2. Wow, she's playing a blinder. What's wrong with this mosquito? And I can't catch him to kill him. I'm going to kill this mosquito, I have to kill this mosquito. Where is he? Come to daddy. You mosquito, watch me and you, mosquito, watch me and you. I can kill you today. 79 for 2, 1 to coming over number 10. So at the end of this over, it will be the halfway stage and they will have a drinks break. 79 for 2, 9.5 overs. Let's watch now as Bates against, he swung this away into the onside, straight to the field at this time at mid-wicket. 80 for 2 after 10 overs. So they need another 90 runs to win off the next 10 over. Exactly 9 runs and over to win from here, Andre.
Yeah, it's very, very interestingly poised at this point in time. You know, Guyana Amazon Warriors having lost the wicket of the experienced Sophia Devine and Stephanie Taylor. They have another experienced duo of Campbell and Susie Bates doing a good repair job for them. So if these two, stay for the next 5 to 7 overs, it's going to be very, very interesting. I think if they really bat well, they can take Guyana Amazon Warriors as close to victory as possible.
You still having hope that you can get 9 runs and over to win from here?
Yeah, I think so. It is very much possible. Especially if they bat until say the 16, 17 over, it's going to be really, it's going to be interesting. Because we know that Susie Bates is a good striker of the ball. So too Shemaine Campbell. Shemaine Campbell is a very, very busy player. And she's very unorthodox at times. So she can really throw the Royal bowlers off their line and length. So it's going to be very interesting, exciting finish if both of them bat deep.
Please slash a like on the video for me. Just click on that thumbs up signal that you see right below the video. Just click on it. There's a thumbs up signal. Please just click on it for me. And there's a subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner right there. Just click on it. Please just click on it. The Barbados Royals, I think, is going to win this match by about 30-40 runs. I know that they are looking good. They only need 90 to win from 10 overs. But I really think that there's somewhere there's going to be a collapse. Hafley Fletcher is going to get 2 or 3 wickets in an over and rip the heart out of this Guyana Amazon Warriors batting lineup. And so again, Guyana will remain winless.
Well, they'll have to get rid of Susie Bates and Campbell pretty quickly, because if these two stay there for any length of time, it's going to be very interesting.
Because really and truly, Natasha McLean can really hit a long ball. But I just think that this is out of the reach at this time of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And they must not bowl back Susie Burns. Claude Murphy said, Mr. Forum, I totally agree with you. A prolific batsman does not make you a good coach or selector of any team. Sorry about that. That is true, Claude Murphy. And the thing about it though, Claude Murphy, some persons doesn't separate the issues. And so I would come here and I'll say that Chanda Paul is the chief selector, is the chief recruiter of the Jamaica Talawas. And I would question his ability to put a good team together. And right away, some persons who are not grown up, because clearly they are not grown up, they would put that to say that I don't think that Chanda Paul is a good cricketer. There's some who are not grown up and they will say, you hate Chanda Paul. Why? Why would I hate Chanda Paul? Wellington bowled to Cambridge. She's off the back foot and she cuts this away down to the fielder on the boundary so that they are rotating the strike here. So that's the second run out of the over. 82 now for 2. 4 deliveries to come in over number 11. So let's watch Wellington. She's going to come in again now. She has the ability to turn square. She bowls to Bates and Bates tuck this into the onside. The bowler runs towards mid-wicket and field and he has time to go through for a single. Bates pushed up to 27. Cambridge on 21. 83 for 2. Looking to get 170 to win. They need another 87 to win from 57 deliveries. Wellington tosses the ball from Antoine. She comes in over the wicket. Bowls to Campbell. She's down the pitch and she swings and misses. And luckily was taken on the body. That's good footwork there by Campbell, though. She makes sure she covered the line of the ball. But that delivery never bite and turn out of the pitch. So she was able to stop it with her body. Wellington comes in over the wicket, ball to Campbell. She swept this away, down to backward square leg. The fielder fields, send the return in. The score moves up to 84 for 2. Needing another 86 to win from 55 deliveries. Wellington, this is her third over. 1 for 19 so far, 84 for 2. As Bates comes into strike, Wellington, the right arm leg spinner, over the wicket, ball to Susie Bates, and she just turned this into the onside. They're looking for 2. There's good running, well played by Susie Bates. She just turned it into the onside, and they go 2 for 2. She just relaxed that wrist. At the end of the over, 86 for 2, over number 11.
That's very well played there by Susie Bates, and just playing with soft hands, just turning the wrist and running 2 runs right there. It's a very good over from Wellington, though. We can see that Wellington, she is a really good leg spin bowler. She has the googly, and she turns the ball a long way. So she's a danger bowler, and she's the one that they'll have to pay careful attention to.
Eddie Prasad. Eddie Prasad. I'm not dissing Powell, I'm just talking the truth. Wasn't he the fastest man on the earth one of the time? Wasn't he the former world record holder? But every time he goes to a world championship or an Olympic, he flopped. I'm speaking the truth. I'm not dissing him. I have no reason to disrespect Powell. I just always speak the truth. In fact, I always love to see Powell run. Always love to see Powell run. But I'm just talking the truth, person. So this Guyana Joseph, who got the breakthrough and have bowled 2 overs so far for 12 runs, 1 for 12. She comes in and bowled to Campbell. Campbell looking to turn it into the onside and beat the taken on the pad, and there's no run. Guyana Joseph again wheels away at the top of his mark. Irma ball to Campbell, and Campbell off the back foot and cuts this through the cover. It's going very close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary now for 4, 90 for 2.
Top shot there by Campbell, playing it right in front of, right along the cover boundary. Lovely shot there for 4 runs.
Yes, that's a very good looking shot by Campbell. The sweep on the boundary has no chance. So she timed it well and she hit it in front of square, and it goes into the boundary for 4. She's the one 26 from 19. Bates is on 29 from 26. 90 for 2. 80 needed. And she cuts again. Yes, she beats cover. And it goes out towards the boundary again. It goes into the boundary. Another 4 by Campbell. And Sharon Campbell is playing a blinder here for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. She has moved up to 50 from 30 deliveries. 30 from 20 deliveries. Sorry.
Yeah, lovely shot again by Shemaine Campbell. Cutting the ball behind backward point. Lovely shot indeed for 4 runs.
Yes, thank you. I love that. But watch the last over, Navarro Abraham. I love that. Thank you, Navarro. Thank you. Good to be here. So Guyana Joseph, she's under some pressure here. Campbell, the veteran West Indies wicket-keeper batsman, she just tucked that into the onside. After Fletcher from a short fine leg runs to her left field, they go through for a single. 95 now for 2. This is over number 12. And this match begins to get, I'm being honest, I'm not all that confident as I was probably 2-3 overs ago. This match is getting exciting now. Guyana Joseph ball to Susie Bates. She's off the back foot. She tried to flat batter that past the bowler, but mistimed it and it goes right back to the bowler. 95 for 2. 1 delivery to come in over number 12. Bates seconds as Guyana Joseph ball to her, and she swings this into the onside, down on one knee, straight to the field at mid-wicket. That's all they will get. 10 runs off the over, 96 for 2 at the end of over number 12.
Yeah, very, very good over there from the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 2 lovely shot by Shemaine Campbell. And Shemaine Campbell is timing the ball sweetly. She's finding the gaps and she's turning over the strike when needed. So Shemaine Campbell is playing really well for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And being a Guyanese, I'm sure she wants to break the jinx and take it home for her country.
How many overs does Ailey Matthews has remaining?
I think Ailey Matthews has only bowled 1 over, so I guess she's saving herself for the latter stages of the match.
So out of these 8 overs remaining, Ailey Matthews have 3.
That's right.
That's
Wellington
where the
has 1
Royals
remaining.
going to win the match. Those 3 overs that Ailey Matthews have. And after Fletcher have 3 also. So this is where Barbados Royals is going to win the match. 6 out of those 8 overs are going to be bowled by Fletcher and Matthews. The right arm leg spinner Fletcher comes in bowl to Camber, who looks to pull that into the answer. Bates should say she got the bottom edge, and it goes down to a short third man. Oh, bye. Once again, Rashada Williams failed to collect. Oh, come on, Rashada Williams. Let's watch now. 97 for 2. Bates is on 30 from 29. Camber is on 31 from 21. Camber comes back into strike. So Fletcher to bowl. Fletcher is it. She's in bowl to Camber, and Camber down the pitch, looking to turn it into the onside. It got the leading edge, and just as it got the leading edge, the screen freeze, but it went into the gap. They will go through for a single. Burns runs around field and send the return in, and that's it. The score is a 98 now for 2. What's wrong with Sportsmax here now? Or is it my internet? But it's buffering. That pushed Camber up to 22 from 22. Bates is on 32 from 20. 100 now. So Bates is on strike. 100 for 2. So they need another 70 runs to win from 7.3 overs. 70 runs to win from 49 deliveries. As we watch after Fletcher, she's going to bowl to Bates. She comes in bowl to Bates, and Bates dab this into the offside. Another singer. It goes down to the fielder just at the edge of the circle and extra cover. The score moves up to 101 for 2. 2 to come. In over number 13, being bowled by Afle Fletcher. So I think there's Chanel Henry probably have 2. And then the captain have 3. And Fletcher have 2 after this. I'm very confident. I'm confident that the Royals are going to pull this off. Let's watch Fletcher. She comes in, ball to Camber, and Camber cuts through the offside. It going out towards the boundary, straight to the fielder. That's Alia Alain. She sends the return in on the bounce to Afle Fletcher. They go through for a single. 102 for 2. 1 to come in over number 13. Being bowled by the West Indies, Afle Fletcher. They call her Mummy because she has a baby recently, just about probably 3-4 months ago. Over the wicket, bowls to Bates, and Bates swings this away to the man at short, to the field at short mid-wicket. Good stop, and she prevent the run. Sorry about that. It's to the woman at short mid-wicket. At the end of over number 13, 102 for 2. Good over by Afle Fletcher.
Yeah, that's a very, very, very good over by Afle Fletcher. I mean, Campbell and Susie Bates could not find the boundary in that over, but they were still able to rotate the strike, and they still have a shot of this, as long as they keep their wickets intact. I still do believe that they'll be able to get the total.
You see, I must catch him one at a time, I must catch him one at a time, because he just keep on staying in my line of sight. I must catch him. I kill him tonight. I'm killing him tonight. Watch. So Christopher Bristol is saying that Guyana will win easily. Christopher Bristol, not this one. Not this one. This is a finals. What we know is that when it comes to finals, the Guyana Amazon Warriors choke. We know that. They are chokers when it comes to final. Over the wicket, ball to Canberra, and she yorked herself, but she still manages to dig it out down to long on for a single. And the score moves up now to 103 for 2. So they need 67 runs from 41 deliveries. This is gettable. But the fact that Matthews have 3 overs to bowl, at this time, I would put my money on the Royals. It's a runner ball plus 26. Let's watch it. Just some adjustment being made in the field. They are strengthening the offside. So they have a short third man, a backward point, a cover, extra cover, and a wide mid-off. So the offside, there's 5 in a ring on the offside. Matthews comes in to bowl to Bates. He's into Bates, who's down the pitch, and whip this into the onside, down to the man at Cow Corner, who sends the return in. They are coming back for the second, and they got it quite comfortable. They're looking for the overthrow, but there's none there. The score moves up to 105 for 2. So that's not really a good return there from Gabby Lewis just now. The keeper should have adjusted though. Rashada Williams should have adjusted. 105 for 2. 2 deliveries have been bowling over number 14 so far. Matthews just wheeling away. She comes in and bowl to Bates. Bates down the pitch again. And she swings this down to the man at a wideish long on. Cow Corner comes to her left field. Restrict them to 1 this time. The score goes up to 106 for 2. Canberra is on 34 from 26. Bates is on 36 from 34. And maybe Bates probably just need to increase her run rate. If Bates couldn't increase her strike rate, then the Guyana Amazon Warriors will be in with a big shout here. 106 for 2. Matthews comes in, bowl to Canberra, and Canberra hit this all along the ground. Down to long on for another single. Good tight over so far by Ailey Matthews. She need to finish good here. On the other hand, the Guyana Amazon Warriors need a boundary. They need a boundary out of these 2 last delivery. Can Matthews finish well? 107 for 2. 2 deliveries to come in over number 14. The Royals captain, the West Indies captain, the player of the IPL tournament this year. She comes in, stopped by the umpire, and some adjustment is being made. Bates just pulled away. She's on 36 from 34. Down the pitch she comes and she swings at this. And it is straight back to Matthews, who stopped it somehow.
Yeah, it seems as if she got hit on her wrist, and this is cause for concern for Haley Matthews and the Barbados Royals. That was powerfully hit by Susie Bates, flushed on the wrist, and it's going to be very, very uncomfortable for Matthews.
So did she drop the catch?
No, she didn't drop. No, it wasn't a catch.
She should have dived forward. Shouldn't she have dived forward?
No, not at all, not at all.
Okay, the champion, how you doing? Yeah, good to see that the women getting some love. Yes. And Nizman is saying, this Nizman Kamaluddin, I hope I got your surname right. Kamaluddin, Nizman Kamaluddin is saying only 1 big over is needed. But Nizman, that 1 big over is not coming today. It's not coming today. The Barbados Royals are going to see this through. They're going to defend this 169. It was a good total. Coming up later tonight, the Night Riders will play the St. Lucia Kings, and that will be a very interesting match. It's going to be, what I'm looking forward to seeing that match is the pace of Russell and the pace of Joseph. It's going to be very interesting. That is what I am looking forward in particular to see in that match. So it looks like she's okay. She, getting it here, she may have a little difficulty gripping the ball, but it looks like she's okay at this time. And what an innings she played today. 82 from 59 deliveries. Some tremendous shot. She and Rashada Williams put on 108 for the second wickets. They were hitting the ball to all parts of the ground. Rashada Williams made 38 from 24 deliveries. 5 4s and 1 6. So Matthews is in. Bowl to Bates, who swings this high in the air. Let's see. A fielder getting on that. She took the catch. And that's the wicket we're looking for. Susie Bates goes, trying to hit the West Indies captain out of the ground. And Matthews pick up her wicket. Susie Bates gone for 26, for 36 from 26 deliveries. Caught in the deep. I told you that these 2 last deliveries, they needed to get a boundary. Susie Bates felt the pressure. She tried to go over the top, but she only succeeded in picking out the fielder on the boundary. Is that Gabby Lewis or is it Burns? Which one of them? It will come up very shortly. Is it Burns? Time to see it. It is Burns. It was Burns. Caught by Burns. Bowled by Matthews. Andre, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are in further trouble.
Yes, they're now in trouble, because Susie Bates would have been in for some period of time, and they would have hoped that she would be the one to bat really, really deep to see if they could, to see if she could take them home. But that's a very good piece of bowling there on the part of Matthews. I think she slowed it. She saw her come, she slowed it up in the air, and she really deceived Susie Bates right there.
I'm very impressed with your assessment and analogy, because there are some things that you are saying that it is when you said them I really realized that they actually happen. So I'm very, very impressed. Christopher Bristol is saying that women always get in love. Yes, indeed. Oh, sure. They always get in love.
Very much so. Yep.
Yeah. So Canberra turned that one into the onside. They run hard for the first one, but they good fielding there by the fielder coming off the backward square leg boundary, limiting them to 1. Oh, Guyana will win. Not this time. Not this time. I'm telling you, Susie took the bait. Yes, she took the bait. Well done by Ailey Matthews.
Well done by Christopher. Susie took the bait. Nice one, Christopher.
Susie took the bait. Well, it lost on me. Explain it to me. It lost on me. Let's watch. This is Natasha McLean. She's dangerous. Ball to McLean and she drives down to long off. This is a player that I think that the Barbados Royals really need to get. She's big. She's strong. She hit a long ball. She has a lot of Portland dashing inside of her. And so she's a very strong person. 109 for 3. Fletcher comes in, ball to Cambridge, down the pitch, and she swung this down to long on. Good feeling on the boundary there by Gabby. That's Gabby Lewis. Send the return in. 110 for 3. McLean is on 1 from 1.
This is where the match really is, I mean, if McLean is able to play a blinder, I think Guyana Amazon Warriors could get over the line. If she gets out quickly, I think they might, call it curtains. It might be curtains for them.
But she tried to slug sweep that one and misses, beating outside the off stump. She's a very powerful hit off the ball. She comes in after Fletcher, ball to McLean, who's off the back foot and strokes this into the cover. She can't score. The score remains on 110 for 3. 2 to come in over number 15. Yes, 2 to come in over number 15. As I told you, these 6 overs from Fletcher, after 12 overs were bowled, and I told you that Fletcher, and she's out. She trod on her stump. Did she trod on her stump there just now?
No, she didn't. I think the wicketkeeper broke the stump.
She comes in, bowl to McLean, down the pitch, and she hit this high in the air, but high. Someone is circling under it. The catch has been taken. Oh, McLean goes, and with McLean goes the hopes of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. She has to go, caught for 2. She tried to hit it out of the park, and Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are flopping as usual. The perennial chokers in the finals. I have nothing against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Stephanie Taylor is playing for them. Odi Smith is playing for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. But I'm just telling you, they always chokes when it comes to final, Andre.
No, she's not out. She's not out. She wasn't caught.
She wasn't caught?
No. The ball didn't go to hand.
The ball, oh my God. Oh, I got that one all wrong. I apologize. Oh, they must be laughing at me. They must be laughing. They must be having a bloody laugh. They must be laughing. Christopher Bristol, I hope so. 59 needed from 30 deliveries. That is almost 2 runs per delivery. Can they get up to it? They must be having a bloody laugh. 111 for 3.
Yes,
so these are...
Carlton.
these are the crucial 2 overs. These 2 overs that Chanel Henry is going to bowl. I think that these are the 2 crucial overs, and especially with McLean at the crease. She loves the ball coming onto the bat. So the 2 Jamaicans. Let's watch. Henry comes in, ball to McLean. She cuts away through the offside, diving a foot. The fielder failed to gather, comes around the boundary. Oh, what a shot by McLean. That was sheer power, Andre.
Yeah, McLean is a powerful strike of the ball. And once McLean is there, that Guyana Hammers and Warriors do have a chance because she's a really destructive batter.
Wow. Yes, man. Never said, no trouble at all. Look at this over. Yes, okay. Looking at this over. What happened? I just see that I have changed location. So I'm not watching it from a television. I'm watching it from my phone. So maybe that's why I'm not seeing everything. 115 for 3. Over number 16. Chanel Henry bowl wide outside the half stump to McLean. Wide signal. The pressure is reaching her. Henry knows that McLean can hit away the ball. She gonna strike 3 maximum this over. Okay, Christopher Bristol, you wish. Henry ball to McLean. She swings at this one. It will go down towards the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary, and they will get 2 comfortable. So the score moves up to 118 for 3. This is really bubbling up. These 2 overs are going to be very, very crucial. But I think that after this over, Fletcher and Matthews should bowl out and leave the last over to Henry. So Matthews should bowl the next over, then Fletcher, then Matthews again, then Henry. That's how I think it is going to go. Can you really need Henry to bowl the last over? When Matthews may decide to bowl the last over, she has done it in the past.
I mean, even Aline
comes, ball to McLean, and McLean cuts, misses, through to the keeper.
Yeah, Aline might be an option because Aline, Aline changes up her pace pretty well too now, and she's a pretty decent bowler. So Aline could also come back into the attack.
I have a little more confidence in, and I take your opinion, as I always said, we give our opinion. But I have a little more confidence in Henry than Aline. Henry over the wicket, ball to Natasha McLean, and she is high in the air. It's gone out of the park. She connects and it goes out of the park. That is Natasha McLean for you. Has it gone all the way?
All the way for 6. Belligerent strike there by Natasha McLean. We know how powerful she is. And once she stays there, she poses a threat to the Barbados Royals.
Oh, Christopher Bristol did say that she's going to hit. Yeah, Christopher Bristol did say that she's going to hit 3 sixes in this over. I hope Christopher Bristol is not right. I definitely hope he's not right. But Natasha McLean she's a powerful striker off the ball. Chanel Henry somehow think that the fielder on the boundary should have taken the catch. Was it in reach? The Barbados Royals need to get the wicket of Natasha McLean. Are you seeing the cricket, Andre?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, McLean tried to cut and misses, and it went through to the keeper. No run. It score remains at 124 for 3.
So 1 delivery now to come then in this over. Okay, yes, I saw that. So 1 to come. So they need at this time now what? 46 from what? 25?
Right. It's now 45 from 24. It's the end of the over.
So the end of the over, they need 45 from 24. The issue is that
it's very much possible, as long as McLean preserve her wicket, it's going to be dependent. A lot is going to depend on her because we know how powerful a striker she is. She can hit those long balls. So it's going to be very interesting to see, what takes place, what transpires over the next few overs.
Yes, if we don't get rid of McLean, we are going to be in trouble. Have to get the wicket of McLean. Thank you all for being here. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. But my screens keep buffering. But we need to get rid of McLean. If we don't get rid of McLean, we're definitely going to be in trouble. What's the score, Andre? My screen has frozen. Andre, what are you?
No, the match. Oh, okay. 125 for 3. After Fletcher is about to start her final over. Fletcher bowls to McLean. McLean is back and punches that one through the covers for a single.
Yes, what are your thoughts on Django? Christopher Bristol is asking, what are your thoughts on Django?
Django, as I said before, that Django, I think Django is probably the weakest link in the Jamaica Tallowers team. You know, Django, it's a disadvantage when Django plays because Django does not even strike it at a runner ball. So every time he plays, you know, it puts the team at a disadvantage.
Okay, what's the score now? 126 for 3?
127 for 3. Campbell just play that one to the long on fielder for a single. So it is going to be McLean on strike. And Fletcher comes over the wicket. Oh, to McLean. She's down the pitch. Oh, she's stumped. Did she get back in time? We'll see that one. There was McLean coming down to the wicket to Fletcher. You know, she missed it completely, but she put her back foot right back in the crease. Let us see if that's a chance. It's a stumping chance. Let us see if she got back in time.
So 127 for 3. My screen just started to buffer. Has she got back in time?
We're waiting on the replay. Let us see if she got back in time. Yes, it seems that she got back in time.
Good over nonetheless by Fletcher. Good delivery nonetheless. Edward Grant is saying, hey bro, you sound very biased by the way you speak. What do you have against Guyana? Come on, be fair when you speak. Edward Grant, grow up, man. Grow up and enjoy.
Yeah, McLean got her foot back in time, so you know it's not out.
Okay. Thank you for that, Andre. Edward Grant, grow up, man. Grow up. Grow up, Edward Grant. Grow up, Edward. What could I have against Guyana? Grow up, Edward Grant. Come on, man. Come on, man. We have nothing against. I'm bringing Barbados Royals to win.
Let us see. Oh, she's dropped. She's dropped at long on. McLean is dropped.
Whoa.
Dropped by Lewis at long on.
Okay, Gabby Lewis dropping her at long on. My screen just buffering. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what is going on here. My screen just buffering. It just keep on buffering. What's the hell wrong here? Why the screens keep buffering when the match getting so nice? And when Edward Grant is accusing me of being biased? Huh? Grow up, Edward Grant. You're accusing me of being biased. No, I see this.
Here's Fletcher in bowl to McLean, who's hitting that one through the covers. They go through for a single.
So this is good bowling by after Fletcher then Andre. Very good bowling.
Good bowling.
It was a dolly. It was a straightforward catch. She should have taken it.
Yeah, she should have taken
Chanel Henry put her off though? Chanel Henry should have just stand where she is and allowed the girl to take the catch. She may have seen her in her peripheral vision. I hate it, when someone is taking a catch and persons are running towards them even before the catch is taken. Very athletic there. She got in. Oh, Claude Murphy was saying that she got in. As big as she is, she got in. And notice in Mr. B, fellas, he makes the cricket, especially when this cricket, a forum. Good or bad. Thank you, Eddie. Yes, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, we're just enjoying ourselves. I said it that I want Barbados Royals to win. It's not a matter of being biased. Maybe on another day I wanted Guyana Amazon to win. Yesterday when Guyana Amazon was playing against Trinidad, I wanted the Guyana Amazon Warriors to win. But right now in the finals, I want Barbados Royals to win. And am I biased? I am biased, yes, in the fact that I'm biased towards Barbados in this match. And what's his name? Edward Grant. Edward Grant was his name. Edward Grant, you are biased. You are biased because you want Guyana to win. So that is your bias. So we are all biased in our life. We have to be biased about something. If we are not biased, we cannot make decision. It's because we are biased to one thing why we make decision. If we never biased to one particular partner.
And Matthews is gonna come on now to bowl the 18th over.
So Matthews will bowl over number 18 and 20, don't?
Yes, more than likely.
Yes, man. She will bowl over 18 and 20 because she has 2. So more than likely. So I think that they need what? 39 to win?
Yeah, no, 38 from 17.
30.
And Wellington still has another over, so we might even see Wellington bowling the 19th over.
No, they won't use Wellington. They will either use Chanel Henry or Alia Alain. Either Chanel Henry or Alia Alain they will use. And so Matthews will bowl 18 and 20. It looks like the mosquito gone.
Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing it? The coverage? Are you seeing it?
No, it's keep on buffering. Okay, I see Alain is on strike, but it is buffering. Not Alain, McLean.
McLean, right. So Matthews to bowl the 3rd ball of the over. Matthews in bowl to McLean, who's trying to hit that one. There's a massive shot by McLean all the way over long on for 6. Big shot there by McLean. There was Matthews floating up that ball, and McLean went for the big shot wide over long on for 6 runs. And the total is now at 140 for 3. Great shot there by Natasha McLean.
I am getting nervous here. Thank you, Christopher Bristol. I should have done that a long time ago. Christopher Bristol, I hear you, but we have to explain to him how we are in this community.
30 from 15 balls. And here's Matthews over the wicket, bowl to McLean. And McLean is down pitch again. Hit that one wide over cover. He should be taking 1 bounce to the field on the cover. And they just go through for a single.
Yes. Thank you, Andre. So Christopher Bristol, it's not about ignoring him because we don't want to alienate any person. We want to build a community. But I was just trying to educate him how we are here. So it's just one
Matthews
big family.
Bowl to Matthews bowl to Campbell with straight back down the pitch. It ricocheted into the wicket. They're appealing for a run out. Let us see what will happen right here.
Everyone has their choice, so respect it. Thank you, Christopher Bristol. I catch him now. I still can't catch him. What is our spray? Gay gun, bro. Oh, spray bacon. Oh. Oops, bacon, I mean. Yes. Okay, Christopher. Thank you for that. Christopher always giving me advice. Is there a wicket?
Yes, it's a wicket because there was it's a run out actually.
What a very unfortunate way for her to go. Yes, that ball did hit her finger. Look at the finger going back now. Just as the ball passed the finger. Yes, the ball hit her finger. And McLean gone out, run out.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate for McLean.
Oh, she gone run out. And that must be the match now. That must be the match. Because I don't see anyone coming who can really hit the ball away like McLean can do.
That's
that must be the match.
That's a massive blow there for the Barbados Royals.
Christopher Bristol, that is the match right now. please slash a like on the video. You know, click on that thumbs up there that you see right under the video there. Thumbs up, just click on it. And please, in the bottom right hand corner right there, there's a subscribe button. Click on it. We want to get up to 10,000 by the end of the CPL. So let us try and get up to 10,000. Yes, Christopher Bristol, she's gone. Very unfortunate way. A big innings though, 28 from 17. 1 4 and 2 sixes. A strike rate of almost 145. And this will certainly affect the Guyana Amazon Warriors' ability to get this runs. Who is coming now though? Who's coming? Who's coming? Who
Narby?
do they have in their order?
Janarby, or is it that's her name?
Okay. I don't. She can get the ball away, but not with the same power. I really think what I think is going to happen, she's going to swing at a lot of delivery and misses.
Who's that?
Once they keep it wide outside the half stump, she's going to swing at a lot and misses. So they need 29 from 13 deliveries. This is really a good finals. It doesn't matter who wins. It is really a good final, and this is a great advertisement for cricket. Very great advertisement.
Oh,
and boy,
powerful shot here by Campbell. Oh, magnificent stroke for six from Shemaine Campbell, hitting Matthews for lovely six down the ground.
So this is getting tighter now.
Yes, so it's just 23 from 12 balls.
Whoa. Matthews must not allow that to deter her though. She has to bowl the final over. She cannot allow that to deter.
And as I said, as I figured that Wellington would have been the one to bowl the 19th over. I think they probably trust Wellington more, with the leg spinner to the lower order batter.
Oh, Christopher Bristol is predicting a Guyana win with 2 balls to spare. So you got that right, Andre. Wellington is going to bowl the 19th over. Can she bowl a made over here to Ganajbi? Ganajbi is her name. I hope she can bowl a made over here to Ganajbi.
She's gone first ball.
She's out first ball?
Yep. There's a
okay, well ball, Wellington.
Yep.
Well ball, Wellington. Christopher Bristol, hold that. Hold that, Christopher Bristol. Royals all the way. So that's 147 for 5 now.
Yes, so they still need 23 runs still needing 23 runs from 11 balls now.
If we
they need to get Shemaine Campbell back on strike, Campbell needs to get back on strike. If Guyana Amazon will stand a chance to win here, it has to be Shemaine Campbell will take them home to win.
Well, that Christopher, it's good to see, man. It's good to see that you're under pressure, Christopher. Very good to see. And that's where the match lies, Andre. Once the Royals can keep Canberra off strike.
Right.
Yes, once they can keep Canberra off strike, they're in business. So what does that mean there now? I'm seeing a slow motion where somebody playing a big shot. Oh, she's stumped.
Yeah, she's stumped.
So you're stumped. Good work then by Rashada.
Like it is Ramarak. Let me see if... Oh, let me see who is this coming out to bat.
Ramarak. She's from Trinidad. Or is it Patel from India?
Or probably Patel from India. Let me see who is coming out to bat right here. They're still not showing who the person is coming out to bat.
So this is becoming very interesting. That looks to be Patel. I see someone. It's Patel. Patel, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Patel. That's not Ramarak. That's Patel. Very interesting note. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nizman. Thank you. She's a very good off spinner, but can she read the leg spin of Wellington? Good work by Rashada Williams. And I must tell you that Rashada Williams have been interviewed on this channel. So you see why I want the Barbados Royals to win. Rashada Williams have come on this channel and have interviewed. So there's an interview of Rashada Williams on the home page. I think she did it from last year.
Oh, a swing and a miss there from Patel. Looking totally at sea. But they don't need to do that. What you need to do is to try, and pinch a single to get back Campbell and strike.
Yes, they must get back Campbell and strike. I know, Christopher, you are under real pressure right now. Real pressure. What, I'll come. Yes, she swings and miss. I just saw that. She swung and missed. What happened to the next delivery now? She's out.
So Campbell looks around the ground. She settles. She now taps her bat. Wellington comes in to bowl to Campbell. Well, here comes Wellington. Pass the umpire. Bowl to Campbell. It's down the pitch. Tries to swing that one. She just took the outside edge and they get a run from at the short third man. Just a single there for Campbell. Really good bowling from Wellington.
Sheldon is saying, welcome, Sheldon. Oh, you're just tuning in. Welcome, man. We really miss you not being here. Such a legend. It looks like the women want to defend the Royals' honor. But Sheldon, but guy, I've been saying it.
Wellington now comes in, bowl to Patel, misses that one. Low appeal for cut. I think they're going up to the third umpire.
Sheldon, do you really expect the Guyana Amazon Warriors to win the CPL? The Guyana Amazon Warriors, they can win the 4-day regional tournament and they can win the Super 50. But when it comes to the CPL, even if they goes to the final unbeaten, they will still lose the final. Guyana Amazon Warriors are chokers when it comes to final. This is the 6th final they are taking part in, and they are losing all 6 of them. Yet they just can't win final, Sheldon. So anybody they were playing against, anybody they were playing against, they would lose. I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to go to the final of the CPL this year, to the men's CPL. But then you can bet your house on it that they are going to lose. You can bet anything that they are going to lose.
Yeah, so Patel is a Ghana, caught behind. Replay showing that she actually got a touch. And that's a very, very good take by Williams.
Yes, she got a touch, right.
This is actually a brilliant over from Wellington. I think she's quite a good leg spin bowler. Showing all of her class. Just about putting the Guyana Amazon Warriors, to defeat, putting it to rest.
Well, Christopher, is the truth I'm talking. Don't you agree that is it? All of you in the chat who knows that Guyana Amazon Warriors cannot win anything, please just let me know. Guyana Amazon Warriors are just chokers. They're like South Africa. They're like Asafa Powell. Who else that are chokers? New Zealand, to a certain extent, New Zealand always reach the finals and semifinals and can't go through. Yes, they're just like that. Yes, the facts you speak. Oh, thank you, Christopher Bristol.
Yeah, England football team, they are also chokers.
But they won it in 66, so they must say that they won it already.
Yeah, but
that's once. In 66.
Yeah, but that's once. But how many times have they won since then?
Rashada Williams appealing again. They are going upstairs. So Wellington is wrecking havoc here. Was that a catch or a stumping? Rashada Williams seems certain about something.
Yeah,
let's see.
It looks like a stumping. Yeah, it's a Ghana. She's gone.
She's gone?
She's gone.
So the Barbados Royals are large and in charge here. Wellington is wrecking havoc in this 19th over. Oh, she's gone by a mile. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Oh, that's why Rashada Williams was so happy. It was a straightforward stumping. She's gone. Yes, her foot is in the air. She's gone out. One more wicket. But Andre, I told you from the beginning that Guyana Amazon Warriors just cannot win.
And they lose the last wicket at very, very critical stage of their innings, you know. The wicket of Natasha McLean would have set them back big time, you know. Natasha McLean was the ability to hit the ball a long, long way.
Yes, that was a crucial wicket there. That was a very hard. It was a very hard way for McLean to get out when she was on the verge of winning the match for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. It was very unfortunate way that McLean got out. Sheldon Smith, Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to beat the Trinbago Knight Riders in the first playoff match. In the first qualifier, Guyana Amazon Warriors will beat Trinbago Knight Riders. Trinbago Knight Riders will then win the second qualifiers, and beat Guyana in the finals. So yes, Trinbago is going to win the tournament, but Guyana is going to win. You know, Sheldon, I got that wrong. Sheldon. I soon tell you it is going to go. So Matthews is going to bowl the final over. 20 runs needed off the final over. Ishmael, the South African, the 36-year-old South African, is on strike. Sheldon, I soon tell you how it is going to go. It looks like the screen is as free up, Andre. And thank you for being here and to carry. Oh, it's freezing again, Andre.
All right, so it is Matthews who will be bowling to Ismail. Matthews around the wicket, bowl to Ismail. And Ismail is swinging at that once in the air, down to long off, over long off boundary, 4 runs. It's a very good shot by Ismail. There was Matthews floating that ball outside the off stump. Ismail, you know, hitting that one over the fielder at long off for 4 runs.
Wow.
So it is 16 runs from 4 balls. Mathematically, it can still happen. It's going to be very difficult. It's still a tall order, but it's still very much probable.
So that was poor from the fielder. So it should not have gone over the fielder head and went for 4.
Yeah, I think she came in a little bit too much and it went over her head. But here comes Matthews, tossing the ball from hand to hand. Over the wicket now. Ball to Ismail, who's swinging at that one. Gone over the. That's 6 runs. Magnificent shot there by Ismail. And it's now 10 from 3. What is happening right here? Oh my word. Ismail has played 2 lovely shots right here. And it's now to what? 10 from 3 balls. Great shot by Ismail. Can Ismail be the hero for the Guyana Amazon Warriors? Can she finally take the Guyana Amazon Warriors over the line?
Matthews need to go over the wicket.
So it's going to be Haley Matthews. Ismail just taking a look around the field. As she settles in now. Taps her bat. Matthews tossing the ball from hand to hand. Here comes Matthews. Back around the wicket. Bowl to... Oh, she didn't deliver that one. She didn't deliver that one. I guess she's a little bit nervous herself. That's Haley Matthews. Ismail takes a step away from her wicket. She's back. Settles in. Taps her bat. Haley Matthews comes around the wicket. Bowl to... And it's a big shot again over the... Oh, it's caught. She's caught at long off. And there was Ismail trying to get that one over long off. She didn't manage enough elevation and only managed to get to the field at long off boundary. Ismail gone for 10 runs off 3 balls. And it is now Guyana Amazon Warriors 160 for the loss of 8 wickets.
It's a good catch there. That was who? Gabby Lewis? Was that Gabby Lewis? Yes, it was Gabby Lewis. Well done, Haley Matthews. Oh, well done the Royals. Well done, the
Yes, it
Royals.
was a good effort by Ismail, though. Good effort by Ismail, nevertheless.
Thank you, thank you, Christopher Bristol. Oh, yes, Sheldon. So let me tell you how it is going to go, Sheldon. This is how it is going to go. Trinbago Knight Riders and Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to play the first qualifiers. Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to win that first qualifier. Then Jamaica is going to win the first eliminator and play Trinbago Knight Riders in the second qualifiers. And Jamaica is going to win that second qualifier and then beat the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the finals. That's how it's going to go. That's how Jamaica Talawas is going to win the CPL and win it 2 in a row. That's how it's going to go. It's going to go, Sheldon. Certainly. You hear me, Christopher Bristol? You hear me, Christopher Bristol? Brown, you need proper Wi-Fi. No, I don't know, you know. The Wi-Fi is working good from the other day, Christopher Bristol. Talk the truth, man. It is working good. Once Pollard doesn't win, I am happy. Okay, Claude Murphy, I hear you. No, Simon, with all due respect, Mr. Simon, no, man. Just enjoy the fun. He has nothing against Pollard, man. It's just, no, man. Let's enjoy the fun, General. Here was Sheldon, I go say no. Listen, Claude, eat your heart out. You hear that, Mr. Simmons? I saw it do it, man. It's banter. It's just good banter.
Yeah, so
It's
Barbados
just good
Royals,
banter, Mr. Simmons. It's no hatred, it's no malice, it's no prejudice. It's just good banter. Welcome to you here. And she swings this eye in the air. It goes down towards long off. The fielder comes in, send the return in. I don't know why she sent that return in so hard. She should have just lobbed it in. So with one delivery to go, the Guyana Amazon Warriors need 9 runs to win. So once it is not a no ball, they should win. Canberra is very, very disappointed. And once again, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are disappointed. So listen at this comment. See this comment on the screen, Mr. Simon. Listen at the banter. Listen how Sheldon fire shot. He's Trinidad number 1, he's Trinbago number 1 supporter. Claude, eat your heart out. Pollard is still the best captain in the West Indies, and Simmons the best coach. We will prove it again tonight. And those shots you for fire, Mr. Simmons. Those are the shots. So the Royals have won, Andre. I told you that. I told you, Andre. I did get us scared, but they have won, Andre.
Yes. Congratulations to the Barbados Royals. I think they played some really good cricket and some. I give them all a lot of credit and really good captaincy from Hayley Matthews. The way that she maneuvered her bowling was quite exceptional. So all in all, a very very good team effort and a very good victory for the Barbados Royals.
Yes, indeed, it was a very good victory for the Barbados Royal. It was a nice match. The run out of Natasha McLean, that unfortunate run out of Natasha McLean, is probably which decisively, I think, swung the game in the favor of the Barbados Royals. Ishmael came and played some lofty shots and really tried to create an ease, to rob the victory from the Royals. But in the end, she held out and Gabby Lewis took in a catch on the long off boundary. And at that stage, the Royals were home and drive. So it was a good win for the Royals. They are the champion. Once again, the Guyana Amazon Warriors lost in a final. They have lost. This is the 6th time that the Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to a finals and losing the CPL finals. I wish them luck in the future. But right now, they continue to be chokers. It was a good match. It was a good advert for cricket, Andre.
Very much so, I mean, Barbados Royals have played some good cricket throughout the women leg of the CPL. They've led expertly by the, I think the best all-round in cricket right now in terms of the females, that is Hayley Matthews. And Hayley Matthews stood up and counted in the final when it counted, when it matters most, and I think that, the Barbados Royal female team seem to be, a very good, they gel and a very, very cohesive unit. And they play some really good cricket right through the tournament and are deserving of the championship.
Yes. That is so true. I'm so happy that the Barbados Royals have won, and I'm particularly happy for Rashada Williams. I'm very glad that she was a part of the winning team. Novrado, he said, all right, we will see. We will definitely see. Jamaica Talawas don't have another game to win. We will definitely see Novrado. We will definitely see. We are going to see. I am telling you, Jamaica Talawas is going to win it. We are going to win it. Sheldon, Sheldon and Claude Murphy are at it. So you would give Ailey Matthews the man of the match, the woman of the play of the match?
Yeah,
Thank you.
most definitely, because she played that 82 runs, was very, very critical. That 82 runs actually set up the match for the Barbados Royals, and the way she actually bowled pretty well, and the way she marshaled her troops, it was something really good. So I think Haley Matthews will be the man of the match, without a doubt.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Let's celebrate the Royals. Look, the Royals color. I told you the Royals was going to win. Oh, cheers to the Royals. And the
Cheers!
Guyana and Warriors have been beaten again. Cheers to the Royals.
With my bottle of water, sir. You drink your juice, I have my water. Water for life.
Oh my God. So what a win from the Royals.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. I realize that. Thank you, Ronald Simmons. Yeah. I realized that there was a little heated discussion in the chat today. That will happen from time to time, but as I always said, we do not alienate persons here. We try to build a community here, and it is banter. We should not take anything personal. Let us just keep the banter going. The banter is good. Last night, I got a lot of banter. And I took it. When Jamaica was losing, I got a lot of banter. And I got a lot of persons supporting me. And last night, although Jamaica Talawas lost that match, I think it was the best watch along that I've ever had, even when West Indies playing, because there was so much fun, so much lyrics, person giving each other lyrics, person, and there were no animosity. It was a straight lyrics, and that is what I love. Today, it got a little edgy. It's probably good to get edgy sometime, but I don't want it to descend into personality. I don't want it to descend into person expressing hatred and malice and so on. No, we don't want to go there. What we want to do is to keep a good banter. And being human beings and being emotional creatures, there are times when we will get edgy. But even when it gets edgy, let us remain respectful and don't elevate it to a personal level. Andre.
Yes, I very much agree. It's all fun. We're all lovers of cricket, and the main purpose of being here is to to support whichever team we are supporting, and in supporting a team, of course, we're gonna have some fun along the way, and I really do enjoy the bantering. And I don't think persons mean any harm when they make comment to another person. Really, it's just all in the name of fun.
Yeah, it's all in the name. All right, Eddie Prasad, Adrian is saying, I know you were mainly carrying the Jamaica matches for now, but it would be nice to carry tonight men's match. All right, Adrian Payne, let's see what happens. It's now 6 minutes past 6, and that match starts at 7 o'clock. So let us do it for the second half. So let us do it for the second innings in the match. So in the second innings in the match, we will have a watch along, and we will come back here again and enjoy each other company and banter each other's, and even if it gets edgy, don't let it get personal. Thank you all for tuning in. Big up, Mr. Simon. Well done. Well, Sheldon, I told Claude Murphy at the start of the show that I don't have a problem with what Pollard did then, because that's how I stay. And I would have expressed it already that I don't like when batsmen score 100 against my team, and I don't like when bowlers get 100 against my team. And if someone think that, as someone expressed earlier, that I should not be like that. I accept that person's opinion, but then again, I'm going to continue to do my thing. So Sheldon, I am on your side this time, and Claude Murphy would have known that. But again, it's all good fun. Thank you, Andre, very much for being here. Thank you all for being here, and see you in just about 3 hours' time. Good evening.